This one's going to be a long one because we're talking about washing and sterilizing all of your baby products. So these rules apply for any baby feeding items. That includes bottles, all of your pump parts, syringes for medication, anything that's either going to directly touch your baby's mouth or hold a substance that will eventually touch your baby's mouth. For example, pump parts are never going to touch your baby's mouth, but it's going to hold milk that is eventually going to touch your baby's mouth. So you should be washing everything after each use. You don't have to wash stuff right away. So for example, if you pump in the middle of the night, you don't have to wash those parts immediately after you pump. You can wait until the morning, but they need to be washed before you pump with them the next time, obviously. All right, washing things. You can use your dishwasher. Take apart everything completely, rinse everything in the sink, and then put it in the dishwasher. Run it with hot water and then on a heated dry cycle. It's probably best to put stuff on the upper rack of your dishwasher so that stuff accidentally doesn't fall down into the heating element, because it will melt if it touches the heating element, but the dishwasher itself will not melt your parts. After you run stuff through the dishwasher, make sure that it is completely dry before you use it or store it. Washing by hand. You should not wash any baby products directly in your sink. You should have like a wash basin in your sink that you wash everything in to prevent any cross-contamination with stuff that's been in your sink. I just use like a big mixing bowl. You should also have a brush that is specifically for baby items that you don't use on anything else. I usually recommend getting like a bottle brush. The ones that have like the big foam thing on the end are definitely the best because you can get all the way down inside the bottle. So you're gonna rinse them, you're gonna wash them, you're gonna rinse them again, and then you're gonna air dry them when you're washing stuff by hand. Also make sure that you wash the brush and the wash basin pretty regularly. You can run those through the dishwasher. All right, sterilizing. This is kind of confusing for some people, so listen up. If you run your stuff through the dishwasher on a hot water cycle and a heated dry cycle or a sanitized cycle, some dishwashers have sanitized, you do not need to sanitize them again. That dishwasher cycle does it for you. So using the dishwasher can be pretty great because you don't have to wash and then sanitize. It does it all in one cycle. If you're not using your dishwasher and you're washing stuff by hand, you should sterilize everything one time daily. You don't have to sterilize after every single use. Unless your baby is premature or high risk or really young, you might want to sterilize them a little bit more often than once a day, but you don't have to if your baby's fine and healthy or older. Methods of sterilization. You can boil everything in boiling water. You can use an actual sterilizer. We have a sterilizer that is a dryer and a sterilizer, so we can wash everything, stick it right in the sterilizer, and it dries it and sterilizes it at the same time. They also make like these steam bags you can throw stuff in and put in the microwave, but those probably aren't very sustainable for a long period of time. So I'd highly recommend getting a sterilizer or using boiling water. And the last rule of thumb, always make sure that everything is 100% dry before you use it or store it. That prevents any bacteria from growing on the parts after they're washed and sterilized. Let me know what questions you have. Hopefully this covered everything you're wondering about. Happy pumping!